Hey everybody, this is Greg Comparic of TechCrunch, and we're taking a look at the brand new Nexus 6 announced last week, and now we've got one in hand. So this is the white model here, but we'll pop on the screen, and immediately you see the new notification screen that comes in with Lollipop as part of the material design. You can actually see notifications here on the lock screen now for once, which is nice, instead of having to pull it down from above. One thing we can't demonstrate in this video, but theoretically we'd be able to say, even when the lock screen is, or when the screen is completely black, be able to say, "Okay Google," like you could on other phones, and it would turn on and start doing voice recognition. But it's not trained to my voice yet, so it's not going to work. But something we can do here on the lock screen is we can hold a notification, go into the info screen, and tell it to never ever show those notifications on the lock screen. So if you've got, top secret stuff in your email inbox, you don't want it to pop up in the notification screen when if someone else can see your phone, if you're not quite paying attention to it, you can block them, or you can give it priority, so that'll when you're in priority mode, which I'll show you in a second, you're one of the only apps that can come through at that time. To get into priority mode, to limit it to a very, very specific selection of contacts or apps, you just tweak the volume setting here, and then it pops up. You can set it to none, which makes it so that there's absolutely no interruptions, not even alarms, no emergency text, nothing will get through. And then you set a time for X hours. You can set up to looks up to 8 hours, looks like, or indefinitely. You can put it in priority mode, which is that pre-selected, very small whitelisted list of applications and contacts, or back to all. One of the other new settings in Android Lollipop is tap to go, which we don't have another device to show you, but if you have, say, an older Android phone, you want to move all your settings and your apps to a new one, you just tap the two devices together and it'll clone it. It'll bring up a security prompt on both devices, and you have to punch in your gesture. As soon as you do that, it copies it right over. One other thing is now, like some of the third-party versions of Android would have this before, but now the built-in the stock version of Android has its own quick settings. So it has, quick toggles for Wi-Fi, for Bluetooth, for going into emergency call only mode, which looks complicated. I'm not going to do that right now. Also nice, finally has a flashlight built right into the quick toggles. And so to get to that, you can do a quick swipe to just show you notifications, or do a second swipe to show your quick settings. That's the majority of what we've seen so far in Android Lollipop on the Nexus 6.